What is going on, everyone? My name is NWHunt97 and welcome to another Destiny video. Today I'm going to show you one, really the most simplest way to use mods, and two, what to do and not to do with mods. So let's go ahead and get started.
Nice shooting out there.
Hello, Mr. Banshee. Okay, so first we have Banshee, of course, and the cool thing about Banshee is he's a lot more useful in Destiny 2 than Destiny 1. What he does is two things. One, if you were to turn in reputation, he'll give you weapons. Pretty cool. You just need to give some weapon parts and you're good to go. Two, he also gives you the ability to purchase weapon mods, which are super useful. There's only one thing that's required to actually get these mods. You have to be 280 light in order to get these mods. So once you get to 280, it's gonna be a lot easier to do this. So you're probably asking, NW, why do you want to use mods? Very good question. Really for two reasons. One, specifically for light level, and two, for certain modifiers. I'll show you a really good example of this. Okay, so I have a weapon called the Nurgle PR4. I love this weapon. Very good, full auto, does some really good stuff, and yeah, I just like the weapon. But the thing is, though, I want it at a higher light level. It's only 299, and I only have a void damage mod on it. So I want it to be a higher light level, but since I'm like 301 right now, I can't really get it into a little bit higher. So I go ahead to Banshee, and since I am above 280, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a mod. And in order to get these mods, I am supposed to purchase some random mods from Mr. Banshee. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy random mods.
Deal.
Okay, so I got a random mod, and this is how you get mods all the time. You just spend as much glimmer as you can. And honestly, I recommend you go ahead and use as much glimmer as possible to get mods. So if you have 100,000 glimmer or something like that, go ahead and spend all your stuff into these mods, because it's definitely worth doing. So after I buy the certain mods that I need to get my void damage mod, I'm gonna go ahead and purchase it. So I need 3 void damage mods. So as you can see with the inventory, let's go over here, and as you can see, I'm doing I have a lot of legendary mods by doing some of the things I've learned by using these mods. And yeah, there's my collection right there, people. So in order to get my void mod, I need to have 3 void damage mods, which I have 5, which luckily I have enough of. So I'm gonna purchase this. I have a void damage mod. Yay! So after you go ahead and get that weapon mod, I am going to equip this to my Nurgle. Now, seeing how my weapon mod is a lot better than my regular mod on this weapon, I'm gonna go ahead and equip it. And unfortunately, it does cost 5,000 glimmer, but that's okay. We barely have enough to go ahead and purchase this. So let's get this. Let's equip it into our Nurgle. And there we go. So instead of it being 299 right now, it is now 304, which is always handy for having your light level. Which is always handy because you want to have your light level a little bit higher. So, yeah, I have my weapon at the 304, and now it seems to be a little bit more. It seems to mesh a lot better with my weapon now. Okay, guys. Now here's the thing. A lot of people have a lot of questions about mods, and I've been getting some questions with mods, through my friends, some of the, my followers and all that. So I'm going to try to clear as much things as possible to try to cause this least confusion with mods. So what's up with the infusion with mods? With weapons that have mods in them. It's quite simple. If you have a mod on it, you always, and when you try to infuse a weapon, you always want to have the idea on your head saying, okay, since this has a mod, I always have to have, I always have to have in my head saying that this pulse rifle is $2.99. I'll show you in a second, okay? Now, since this weapon is $2.99, I have to have weapons that are above 300 in order to infuse. So let's say I have oh, actually this is a good example right here. I have a Graviton Lance that is 299 light level, but I wanted to get a little bit higher. So I go ahead into my Nurgle, and it's 304 with a damage mod. Now this is really 299, and the Graviton Lance is really 294. Okay, so if I were to infuse this weapon, the Nurgle, into Graviton Lance, then Graviton Lance will be 304. So yeah, all you have to know is it's really basically the same thing as infusing things, only it's -5. So if you have a weapon that's like 297 with mods, and with like a, you know, with a mod, which is really 292, and if you have a weapon that's like 295, then you can infuse the 295 weapon into the 297, then it'll automatically go up. So yeah, what's also confusing is that sometimes, like a good example yet again, is I can infuse the Graviton Lance into my Nurgle. No, I cannot, because since it's literally at 299 capacity and it's at 304, my Nurgle is really 299 and my Graviton Lance is really 294. So I cannot infuse it because my Graviton Lance is a lower light level. So keep that in mind. Just, you know, I know it takes a little bit of math to do these type of calculations, but you literally have to have your weapon go to -5 in order to figure everything out. Also, a quick warning before you infuse anything with of your weapons. Make sure you go ahead and every time you get a weapon, you check out the weapon to see if you have a legendary mod. So, for example, I did not get a legendary mod on the Nurgle, so I had to purchase it from Banshee in order to give it a mod. However, I did get a legendary mod. Where was it? I have one somewhere. Yes. So I did have a legendary mod on my sudden death shotgun, which it comes from the Trials of the Nine. So I don't have to give this weapon a mod. But if I wanted to, let's see if I have another shotgun. But if I wanted to infuse a shotgun with this, if I wanted to infuse this shotgun with my Trials shotgun, and you know, completely, you know, infuse it, then the mod on my sudden death weapon will be gone forever. Okay, the mod will be gone forever. Also, if you were to give another mod into this weapon, like a different mod, like let's say I have a void, like of course I want it to be solar, then the void will be gone forever. So every time you overlay a mod into the current equipped mod, then it'll be gone forever. So keep that in mind, guys. So yeah, basically you always want to keep an eye on mods at all times with weapons. And also, before I say anything else, every time you get an exotic, there will always be a mod, period. So don't worry about equipping mods into exotics because they already have them. So that just makes it a lot easier. So I guess you could say that's the reason why they're exotic, because they have automatically have mods on them. And am I missing anything? No, I don't think I'm not. No, and also mods also help. Mods also work with weapons and armor as well. And what's actually really cool is with mods in armor, you actually get cool bonuses with you know, the armor. So like for example, uh, I can recharge my grenade faster using Arc subclass, and I actually made a very cool build by equipping like basically all Arc armor. So I have like a mod that gives me faster reload, melee recharge for my helmet. I have a chest piece that gives me recharge grenade ability. I also have another grenade ability. I also have a, let's see here. I actually have, where is it? I think it's on my other character, but it's like an increased ability, uh, your class ability, you know, cooldown, which is actually a lot faster. Which is actually really cool. So that's like my entire build with my Warlock. Anyway, guys, that is it for mods. Like, I'm pretty sure I covered everything really in a really big sweep. But really, you could talk about mods for a very long time. Check out, just check out videos on mods. But basically, I try to simplify what mods are, so they helps you guys a lot. I basically had to learn mods all by myself and how everything worked, and I had a lot of successes and failures with using mods. Like, I got rid of a whole bunch of weapons that had mods on them, and I wish I didn't delete them because I wouldn't gotten to higher light levels sooner. And yeah, I basically had a lot of trial and error learning all this stuff, guys. So I guess you could say is I learned all the stuff about mods, and I had a whole bunch of trial and error and failures, you know, for using mods, and so that you won't suffer like I did while using mods. So I hope this video helped out. That is it for the video. Make sure you go ahead to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Comment below if this video helped you, and tell me what your favorite mod is. I certainly would like to hear your opinion on these mods. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you go ahead and check out my Facebook fan page. Sorry, lady. It's called NWHunt97 Gaming Community. You can also check out my Twitter at NWHunt97. Constant updates, and you know, I guess you can see funny retweets and memes inside my Twitter if you want to check that out. And you can also check out my Twitch. I'm trying to get everything set up and ready to go on Twitch, but I could tell it's gonna take a long time for that to happen. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. All the links are gonna be in the description. And thank you guys, God bless, and goodbye.